Hello my friends, my name is Max and today we finally have an opportunity to terminate some biosigns. This is a box that I was finally able to obtain. Couple of fun stories connected to this one. First of all, it is fairly small. Apparently Games Workshop is trying to make this packaging a little bit more environmentally friendly, I have been told. And instead of plastic blisters, they are using this kind of carton packaging. The size of the sprue is exactly the same, but it is smaller compared to a standard Space Marine or any other miniature. This is the retail packaging, and you can see that this Biosigns Terminated is really small. Looks awkward in the store, I have been told. And the reason I have been told that is because my local Warhammer store did not provide me with this one. I had to buy this one online on eBay. Normally, you get this one through 1 week of Warhammer Store Anniversary celebration. Every Warhammer store, the store that is being run by Games Workshop, has their own anniversary, the date when the store was officially opened. And around this date, you can purchase this kind of anniversary miniatures. It happens every year. Usually you can get one for Warhammer 40k and one for Age of Sigmar. And this year, this is this nice miniature of a Genestealer chewing on a Blood Angel's Terminator. Or at least it looks like it is Blood Angel's Terminator, because the armor is red. Very subtle hints on Space Hulk. Hopefully it is upcoming. And yeah, this mini is usually available through that period of time. But my local game store arbitrarily decided to move their birthday anniversary celebration after the Warhammer Day, because it was kinda close to the Warhammer Day. And that is why in the very beginning they were advertising day in early October, and after that it became just an arbitrary date after the Warhammer Day. I got very upset, and then I purchased it online. Hopefully you won't have any problems like I did, and this mini should be available until the end of the year for more or less reasonable amount of money. And without any further ado, let's actually build it. The instruction manual is very small, and it is just 8 bits here, not including the base. We would need bits 1, 2, and 3 to begin with. We're gonna start with bits 2 and 3, because they build the Genestealer. There is a lock here, and a key here, and it should be assembled like this. I'm going to glue it really carefully. And this is my Genestealer so far. Keep in mind that these bits are really bizarre looking. Make sure you dry fit them before you glue them, otherwise it's gonna be a gluey mess. Now let's add bit number 1. This is my bit number 1. As we can see, it is part of a Terminator armor. Really hard to say if this is true scale Terminator or an old firstborn Terminator, but it is a Terminator. This is how our mini should be combined with the already built part of the Tyranid. It's a shoulder pad here, and I am going to glue it. There is also a claw that should be glued. And that is our miniature so far. Looking good. Now let's add bit number 4, which is the Genestealer's right leg, and more rubble. This is my bit number 4. This is the Genestealer leg, and this is the second half of a Terminator torso. These two should be combined like this. And that is our mini so far. He obviously is missing a lot of arms. And that is pretty much what we're gonna build next. Let's start with the right arm number 5. This is my bit number 5. It definitely has some key here. A fun bit here. What I thought to be an upper limb, it's actually a middle limb. If you look at these locks, you will see that the left one is more square, and this is exactly what this pin is about. It is more square. And if we take a look at this picture, we can see that this is actually his second arm. It is completely unclear here where this one should go. Keep this in mind. And it actually fits much better into the second armpit. I'm gonna glue it. And that is our Genestealer with his second arm assembled. This is how it looks. Bit number 6 seemingly is also second, but we will know because there is a very particular pin here. Yes, it goes into the second armpits too. This is how this arm is supposed to be sitting. He is standing on a dead Terminator. Gonna glue it. And that is our miniature so far. And now the upper limbs. Let's start with bit 7 with a dead Terminator helmet. This is our bit number 7. This is clearly a Terminator helmet with some pipes. And this arm is supposed to be sitting here roughly like this. It is really, really vague look-wise. Yes, this look is terrible, so you will have to figure out the correct angle looking at the pictures. This is somewhat okay, and we move to the bit number 8. This is my bit 8, a huge claw, also a flimsy look, and it should be sitting roughly here. This look is a bit more prominent. And this is our Genestealer, seemingly assembled. Now we only need to drop him on a 32mm base, and this is where you know the scale. This is a fairly small mini. This is our 32mm base, fairly standard. And let's glue it. And this is our miniature assembled, my friends. It took me roughly half an hour to build this spell. It was very straightforward, only 8 bits. I will give it 5 skulls out of 5 for the sheer fun of building it, and I will give it 4 out of 5 for its ease of assembly. The limbs, especially the upper limbs, did not have good looks, so you had to guess some positions. But other than that, it is very, very nice. Could be a bit bizarre with the bits, but if you dry fit them before you glue them, you will be in the clear. This is a really, really nice miniature, small Genestealer mini. Looks absolutely fantastic. It might require partial assembly with the upper limbs, because they might be covering some parts of the mini. I myself don't care that much, that is why I assembled him in one go. And now let's take a look how he stands next to some other miniatures. Compared to a Terminator, and we have Khan Var on the right, the Genestealer is actually quite small. So, one-on-one, it is probably very hard to defeat a Terminator for this kind of creature. That is why they usually attack in swarms. This is how this spell stands next to a standard primary Space Marine. They are of a very similar size, and the base size is the same. Looking good. And of course, the Xenos Hunters of Deathwatch, especially in Gravis armor, look a bit bulkier. And that is gonna be it for today, my friends. Let me know in the comments below what do you think of this miniature of Biosigns Terminated. It is really a small diorama, not just a mini. Did you have a chance to grab it? Did you use it in your games? Let me know. If you like this video, please consider liking it and subscribe to the channel. This way you will get more content like this in the future, and I will get to build and kit bash more minis. As always, check out the video that you see now on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.